Welcome everyone to this year's Valorant Champions 2025 Grand Final, NRG versus Fnatic. This was one of the most intense championship series we've seen in competitive Valorant, filled with wild comebacks, clutch plays, so the best strategy in the world. For anyone new to the game, Valorant is a 5-on-5 tactical shooter developed by Riot Games, the developers of League of Legends, where two teams alternate between attacking and defending. Attackers try to plant a device called the spike. The defenders try to stop them or defuse it. Each player selects a unique agent with special abilities like smokes, flashes, or recon tools. The first team to win 13 rounds takes the map. But how they get there involves deep coordination, economy management, and quick adaptation. Heading into Grand Finals, NRG were the underdogs, a team almost no one predicted to reach the finals. While Fnatic's, Europe's powerhouse, were chasing their first ever Champions title. This was a best of 5 series across 5 maps: Corrode, Lotus, Abyss, Ascent, Sunset was the final map. At stake, not just a trophy, but a place in Valorant history. Valorant has a competitive depth that comes from its mix of gunplay and abilities. Some of the key systems to understand are the spike objective. The main win condition to each round is, as for the attackers, to plant the spike and let it run out, let it blow up. Or for the defenders is either to kill everybody before they can get the spike down, or to defuse the spike once it's planted. Economy. Credits determine what weapons and abilities teams can afford each round. The economy in Valorant is a very complex system, which involves weapons, abilities, any type of win condition in the round. Agent roles. Duelists like Jett or Raze are there to take space. Controllers like Omen or Brim are there to block vision and throw down smokes to maintain map control. Initiators like Sky and Sova and Fade are to gather info and support their duelists as well as their other teammates. Sentinels like Cypher are there to maintain map control with tripwires and anchor sites. There's also utility and timing. Ability coordination shapes map control and execution. And then there's map control. Controlling choke points, rotations, and space defines the tempo of the match. These mechanics combine to create a dynamic match where tactical execution meets mechanical skill. Map 1, Corrode. NRG opened strong. Their defense setups were perfect, denying Fnatic map control and punishing overextensions. Scuba's side anchoring and Ethan's coordination led to near flawless retakes. This dominant start gave NRG massive confidence, winning the map 13-3. Map 2, Lotus. Lotus followed the same story. NRG's utility timing was near perfect. Fnatic struggled to find openings, and the 2-0 lead meant NRG were just one map away from becoming world champions. NRG take Lotus 13-6. Map 3, Abyss. This was the turning point. NRG went up 11-1, looking unstoppable, but Fnatic began one of the greatest comebacks in VCT history. Round by round, they clawed back, adjusting their aggression and using utility perfectly. The crowd went wild as Fnatic forced overtime and took map 3 15-13 in overtime. Map 4, Ascent. Fnatic's confidence carried through. Their post-plants and coordinations were textbook. Boaster's calls and Crashy's utility made the difference. The series, tied 2-2, momentum was now entirely in Fnatic's favor. They take map 4, 13-8. Map 5, Sunset. In the final map, NRG found their composure again. They controlled early space, executed cleanly, and completely shut down Fnatic's plans. Brock's multi-kills earned him the MVP, and with a final score of 13-5, NRG became 2025 Valorant World Champions. This was NRG's first international title and Ethan's second ever Champions Trophy with different teams. segment 4 analysis and takeaways. This grand final showcased everything that makes Valorant incredible to watch. Strategic depth, individual brilliance, and mental resilience. Fnatic's comeback showed unbelievable composure, while NRG's recovery on Sunset showed what it means to be championship ready. Economy management, agent synergy, and utility timing were the key themes that define this series. For new viewers, this match perfectly demonstrates why Valorant sits at the top of the esports world. Every round tells a story. Thanks for joining my breakdown of the Valorant Champions 2025 Grand Final. Whether you're a longtime fan or just discovering the scene, this match was a masterclass in high-level play and adaptation. I'm Tricked, and this was your Champions 2025 analysis.